So, good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Nikhil Sontakke. I work at Microsoft currently, and I'm part of the organizing team at PGConf India. At the outset, let me extend a very warm welcome to all of you to this 2025 edition. And I'm just going to do a brief introduction, about why we do this and, a few interesting stuff around the conference. So we always start with a win about Postgres, right? So Stack Overflow, developers love to discuss stuff there. And Postgres debuted on Stack Overflow in 2018. And, if you look at it today, we have traded positions with MySQL. We have like the largest mindshare amongst developers on Stack Overflow. So this quote is from Stack Overflow, right? So we want to be in this space, win the hearts and minds of developers. It's pretty important. And, PGConf India is one of the little tiny weeny endeavors to help achieve that, right? So just a brief history of PGConf India. We, mustered up courage and started our first half PG day in Pune in 2013. And then, we got a little confident. So we graduated to a full one-day conference in Hyderabad in 2015. And after that, we became professionals. So we've been doing full-blown multi-day conferences since then. Obviously, there was a brief lull during the COVID times, but we pretty much do it regularly every year. And the main reasoning behind it was to further the adoption of Postgres in the subcontinent. Myself, Pawan, and Ashish, who are part of the organizing team, we have built our careers around Postgres, and we have benefited immensely from our association with the database. So we wanted to pay it forward, spread the good word about Postgres, and here we are. Obviously, none of this would be possible, the scale that we have achieved, without the encouragement and support from our generous sponsors. So I'd like to thank our diamond sponsors for this year: AWS, EDB, Google Cloud, and Microsoft. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank our platinum sponsors. We have IITM Pravartak and Postgres Pro as our platinum sponsors. It's very heartening to see academia interacting with the industry, right? So we are very, very stoked to have IITM Pravartak as a sponsor. Obviously, we love our other sponsors as well dearly, right? But it's good to see academic and industry interact. Special thanks to our gold sponsors: DBTune, Mafari, Percona, PGEdge, and Yugabyte DB. And again, additional thanks to our silver sponsors: Fujitsu, Nude Global, Rediset. This is another thing that we like to see. Every time when we see new sponsors, we feel that the PostgreSQL economy is doing well. So thank you so much to our sponsors for the encouragement. And this is this juxtaposition of all our sponsors for this year. This slide looks pretty neat, right? So a special thanks to all of the sponsors. General information, we were targeting 500 people. So that's like a healthy 25% increase over last year's attendance. But again, it turned out to be different. We had to forcibly close at 525 because, we wanted to keep the situation under control. So yeah, we've managed 525 plus attendees for this conference. And like last time, we'll have 4 parallel tracks happening. So this is Grand Ballroom 1. This will be divided into GB1 on the right side and GB2 on the left side. And we'll have 2 tracks happening here. There is Neptune. So when you come up the stairs on the right extreme side, there is the Neptune room. And extreme left is Jupyter. So we'll be having tracks happening in parallel across all of these different rooms. General rules, obviously we expect the speakers to keep track of their time. And special request to the audience, when you hear the bell ring, please come inside. We want to bell the cat, right? So when we ring the bell, we would appreciate if you guys can quickly assemble into your respective rooms for the talks. And yeah, this year we have changed the venue. And if there's anything else you want to share with us, we are around. Myself, Ashish Mehra, and Pawan Devilsi. We are all ears, and if you have any suggestions, please email to us at contact@pgconf.in. Quickly, some stats. We typically do additional stats in the closing notes, so please be around for that. But this time around, we have participants from 80+ cities from 20+ countries from around the globe. So this, again, talks volumes about the reach that this conference is having. Along with that, we have ample representation from all sectors, be it manufacturing companies, be it biotechnology, IoT, finance, business, so it's very heartening to see participation from 150+ organizations in this event. Please take a moment to scan this if you want to be connected with us on Telegram. So we have a very low spam diet on that channel. We only post relevant stuff there. So please ensure that you stay connected with us on Telegram. And otherwise, we have a presence on LinkedIn and Twitter as well. Another networking event happening tonight. So we are going to have a conference dinner where everyone is invited today, 7 p.m. onwards. It's at Big Brewski. This is the address, and very important, we have arranged shuttles from here to drop you folks to that event. The shuttles will run from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. today evening. And then for those who want to come back to Sheraton, we have shuttles back from the venue to the hotel. So please make use of the facilities. So this means that you can have a few beers, and we will responsibly ferry you back to the hotel. Yeah. This was a pretty popular last time. So again, this year we have a lucky draw. So each one of you must have gotten this lucky draw in your bag. So the idea is for you to go and mingle with our generous sponsors, and share your QR code, which is on the back side of your ID card, if you so wish to share it with the sponsors, and collect all the stamps. And once you've done with them, you can submit those to the registration desk. And we'll be having a lucky draw during the closing ceremony tomorrow. This is another good addition that we have had last year. So even this year, we are having a roundtable discussion. That's happening tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp. So request all of you to be here on time. We'll be discussing about AI and Postgres. So last year, we talked about the future of Postgres, and AI was a subset of that. But this year, we want to focus deep down and grill into the AI aspects with Postgres. And now I'm very excited and privileged to introduce our keynote speaker. He's a serial entrepreneur and co-founder. He started his company from a 2-person shop and grew it to be a big and respectable name in the business. He is one of the foremost experts on open source and database optimization. What I like about him is his breadth across all the databases. So I think it gives him a very unique perspective. So it's not just Postgres or MySQL. It's spread across all the databases, right? He's a board member and advisor in a lot of open source startups, and his book on MySQL performance is very, very popular. So please join me in a huge round of applause and welcome Peter Zaitsev, co-founder, Percona, co-root, and FerretDB.